Hello everyone, hadn't shot a pinball video in a while. I figured I'd shoot one for Spider-Man before I trade it. I'm trading it for a new in-box Tron Pro that Stern's rerunning pretty soon, and I'm a big fan of those movies and been wanting one. I've had Spider-Man for about 4 months or so now. I drove 12 hours in one day and traded my Twilight Zone for it. A guy in Georgia had him, a friend of mine went there, and long trip, but it was worth it. Spider-Man's a really cool game, and it's one that's been kind of on the rise for the last couple of years, at least as long as I've been in the hobby. The demand for the game was kind of so-so when it first came out. Then they finished the code on it, and people have really been wanting one for the last couple of years. The demand's definitely shot up, partially because the layout is very, very fun, and it's very reminiscent of Attack from Mars and Medieval Madness. The game was designed by Steve Ritchie, and I believe he said that it was designed as a tribute to Brian Eddy, who did Attack from Mars and Medieval Madness, and that's why the layout's pretty similar. A lot of the primary shots and just the basic layout, the ramps, the pop bumpers, and all that kind of stuff are in the same primary positions. It's a really cool game, definitely one of Stern's better ones. I definitely say it's probably among the best 5 games they've done so far. I like it. Maybe not as much as Attack from Mars or Medieval Madness. You know, unfortunately being a Stern, it has that kind of a hokey, feel to it with little figures in there and everything, but it's still pretty cool. So, here's a game on Spider-Man. One of the last. I have the outlanes really, really closed on this one, so if there's a lot of crazy bouncing on it where it should be draining, that would be why. I have some friends that come over and play and they're not very good at it, so I kind of close it up for them.
Hey, who do you think you are, Spider-Man?
feels right.
Uh-oh, you're done. Player one, shoot again. Nothing standing out there. Nothing.
So yeah, there was a game on Spider-Man. This one, a little finicky on one of the switches, I think, why I got an extra ball on one of the multi-balls going, but it's still a pretty cool game. I might miss a little bit down the road, but I had a good run with it, and it's certainly one of the better Sterns out there, and a game I would definitely recommend. One that's a little hard to get your hands on nowadays, but it's worth the money in a lot of people's opinion. Mine, maybe not really, but it's certainly a really good game. Alright, well, thanks for watching.